Yo, welcome back to Crazy Bowl TV. Big up to all of you guys in the building. Thank you. You know the deal. Share, subscribe, like, notification bell so that you'll be notified as soon as every time we go live. We go live. Thank you so much for being in the house. It's Wednesday. Happy Hump Day, everybody. Happy Hump Day. Thank you. You know the deal. We're gonna just talk about Liverpool. Liverpool play Leeds tomorrow, 1st of January. And for some people, I believe you guys are already very close to the new year. So happy New Year. Glad that we made it so far. Let's not take it for granted and be happy and enjoy it with loved ones, friends, and most definitely family. So if we don't speak till tomorrow, Happy New Year to my fam. Happy New Year to the community. Big up to Abdul Aziz. Good to see you, my brother. How you doing? How's AFCON treating you? How's AFCON treating you, my brother? I hope all is well. Did you guys make it to the next round? Just asking for the friends. What's good, Fuzzy? Are you in the building? Should I send the link? You don't need to say anything. I'm going to send it anyway. I shall send it. Yes, people. Tomorrow, Liverpool plays Leeds United. Big up to all of you guys in the house. We got our losses in the building. What do you mean? I see that you are in the class of, what are people? Jamie Carragher, ain't you? I need to send Obi Mikel on you. Paul Smith is in the house. Big up yourself. Happy New Year, my brother. Happy New Year. People, we need to go into 2026 and leave 2025 behind. Do not bring 2025 into 2026. The only thing you should take to 2026 is just all the good vibes, all the good things. It's not easy. What should I say? Easy said and done. But you have to make an effort. So that is my PSA to my community, that 2026, any way possible, we have to make it better. What are you saying? Yes. Big out to my brother is in the building. Well, go on, Fuzzy. How you doing, sir?
Yo, you can hear me, yeah?
Yeah.
What's going on, man? You good?
All is well, brother. Abdul Aziz said, treat you well is better than Liverpool. We might qualify for the next round today if we win or draw. Okay, enjoy AFCON. I see that AFCON is treating you well. But please,
I can't even talk about AFCON. My team's not in it, so I can't even whatever in it. So why should I talk about it, man? we got civil wars going on here, man.
Oh my God. Hopefully these things will stop. It's been too long. But
it's boring.
Yeah. Now we talk Liverpool, man. Let's talk about this thing before we talk about the Leeds match. What's going on with the set piece coach?
Oh, they got rid of him, isn't it? I heard they got rid of him, isn't it?
Well, the funny thing is, who hired the set piece coach?
It's got to be the manager, isn't it? The head coach. It's got to be like, they must have asked him beforehand, didn't it? Do you want a set piece coach? And he said, yeah. And I thought he was Dutch, but he's not. He's actually English. So, and he was an ex-Man City set piece coach. Yeah. It was.
So this guy's been sabotaging us from within, and we didn't even know it. How many goals did we concede?
Every game, innit? Because
every game, all the games that we were winning, or so-called drawing, we end up losing to a set piece. Yeah. Manchester United, Chelsea.
You look at Wolverhampton the other day. I mean, Alisson made a save. What was the reaction from our defense? Nothing.
Nobody.
There you go.
You see, Fuzzy, that is what the bigger issue is. Last time when we played Spurs and I came here upset talking about, I saw Isak on the ground and none of our players were around him except the Spurs players. People were like, no, it was a counter-attack. And I'm like, no, that is exactly what the problem is.
Yeah.
People switch off. They assume that everything is okay, knowing that it's not. You see what I mean? That's all I'm saying. We are switch off. We have too many players who are too comfortable. Too comfortable. We leave our own behind every single time.
There's no reaction on.
There's no reaction about anything. Everybody just walking around laxy-daisy like, yo, we are okay. We are big bad Liverpool. Like, bro, you won the champion last year. This is a new year.
Yeah.
It's very, very annoying. Man.
It's an absolute mess, at our football club, and nobody. That's why I don't really care anymore about the season. I think the season is done. You know what I mean? If people are sitting here saying everything's okay, then you're fooling yourself as a fan, because it's done, man. As long as this guy is here, we're gonna be this poor. There's nothing gonna change. He's playing against his principles at the moment, which is, every time I was just an ends show. I was just saying to him, have you noticed every time he goes against his principles, we win game. You look at Man City away last season, the 2-0 win. What was it? Two midfielders playing up front, Curtis Jones and Soboslai, against his principles, and we won those games. This season, the games that we won and kept, a few clean sheets and all that stuff.
Yeah.
How do we win them? Going against his principles. So it shows when he shows quality in his end. From what he can see, it's not good enough.
Nope.
I mean, so if his ability, which is passing and all that stuff he's saying he's got in his style of football, then it's not showing. He's not good enough. Then so what we're seeing at the moment, Kwasi, is what we're gonna get. Games like this, I guarantee you, tomorrow when we play against Leeds, they're gonna start attacking in the first few minutes, get a few chances. They're probably gonna score from one, and then
second half they're gonna press us.
There you go. So you already know what's gonna happen in the next games.
You know what I mean? And
there's no concentration level. There's nothing.
But I was gonna say, it's yes, the team what they call them, exemplified what the leadership is. And 100%. It's from the top.
100%.
And the fact that people are way too comfortable, that's what's concerning me.
I just don't understand it.
I don't understand it, because as a Liverpool team, this is one thing that Alex Ferguson, as much as you have to give the man his credit, every single year he was hungry.
Yeah.
Every single year he was hungry, want to win. Where is that Liverpool hunger? The players needs to show that. They don't show it. And when you talk about, people, bro, yes, we could all understand that certain players are brand new, they have to gel. But there are certain things that even when you are trying to gel, you need to show that this is what, I'm taking my time.
Yeah.
I'm getting there, but I'm hungry. Right? It's not working, but I'm going in. The person who's been showing us the most is Chiesa.
Yeah.
He won the league last year doing nothing. He could have been one of the perfect people to just sit back and say, you know what? The manager don't want to play me. I'm just going to sit back and just win the league or win something again without doing anything. But what is he doing? He is trying hard to get this manager's attention for him to play him a match. But yet we got world-class players who are walking around. All they care about is their record or how they look.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that is the power. It's annoying me, man.
There's no chemistry anymore. I think, like, I've said this a long time ago, Kwasi, in regards to players. What I said was, I look at players, like I look at a team, like when there's a structure in place, we're all happy with it, aren't we? Look at our happiest time as fans is when we've got structure in place, players are doing their job on the pitch and all that stuff. But as soon as you get egos coming to your football club, it's the end of the football club. Let's just be honest. Now we've got egos, unfortunately, still at our football club that should have left a few years ago. As I was saying, when they had resale values, it destroyed our club. You know what I mean? We went from a team in the beginning of the season that wanted the Premier League and the Champions League to a team that's, begging
It's
to
about themselves.
And
it's about themselves. Yeah.
How is that possible? How can we all sit here with a straight face saying that's okay? Like, we accept a team that's getting into the top 4. That's not that's not Liverpool Football Club. That's not a fan of a team that's just won the Premier League. I mean, you should be asking questions, not just to the ownership, not just to the head coach, to the ownership as well. What's that ambition? Why is our bench so weak as well? You look at Arsenal's bench yesterday. They had Kai Havertz, Jesus. They had Martinelli. They had Eze. They had all these players. Ben White as a defender, who, in case someone gets injured. They had Rice on in the stands. You know what I mean? He's not even playing. How did our bench as champions go to Nayoni, in Gamoa, and all these and Endos and all these guys? And then you look at the Arsenal ones who are not champion. They got all those class, players on their bench that came on and changed the game the other day. I mean, scored goals and that stuff. Like, our mentality as a football club is so bad. It's unacceptable, and that's what I keep telling people. When you get into this kind of like ruts, which is like not thinking about winning, that's what you become. And now this is why when the season's going so bad, everybody just accepts it for what it is. We should not be accepting this. We should be asking questions. How do we go from a team that won the league comfortably last season to a team that's just, in and around the top 4 because the season is so bad? You know what I mean? Imagine the season was so good, where we could have been. We could have been like...
We shouldn't be where we are right now. We should be ahead. We should be 10 points ahead of everybody else.
But nobody's asking these questions, Quasi. Like, we got a mentality of a small club. And that's why I say, I'm not here. I come on people's channels now and remind people because they got a bigger platform than me. I have to be like realistic here. People, wake up, man. We're going downhill here. And we've got a defender in our defense that's not even signing a contract. And we're still not buying another defender to replace him. He should not be in that team in January. We should be getting Gahey through the door in Jan to replace that guy. Sit him on the bench. If he wants to be like that, going for free at the end, purposely doing that, sit him on the bench and put Gahey. People are saying, "Well, Gahey's got to play." Yeah, he's got to play. He has to play.
I mean, when he comes in, he should be playing.
Konate is not in my thoughts. He's gone. In my head, he's already asking for free transfer. Let him sit through it. Then he's gonna miss the World Cup. Then we played our part. What we got to lose with him? Nothing. So let him go, man. It's madness, bro. It's
man.
Where we're just sitting here. It's okay to get into the top 4. That's all we need for next season. So what?
I'm done with this next season stuff. But let's big up C-Dub for giving us the super chat. Appreciate you. He said, "Man, Fuzzy, New Year's coming. Leave the negative energy. It's just not good for the mental. We are winning something, brother." Thank you for the super chat, and I hope we win something. Like I said, if you follow my channel, we in the dark side. If we win something, good. And it has to be something big. It's not can spend 450 million and win an FA Cup. That makes no sense. So we win the Champions League. Okay, we could let bygones be bygones. But beside that, until then, we are in the dark, and we still appreciate you. Happy New Year, brother. Thank you so much for your generosity. People, please keep it coming. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. Please get the likes up. Let's get the likes to 30 today. Let's get it to 30. Right now, with everybody who's on right now, we will pass 30 within a second. So just hit the like button. Also, go to my brother's Faz's channel and subscribe to his channel. Man, people are frustrated, man. The thing is, this is the part where, yes,
negative energy. See, this is what I'm saying. This is the 20-year fans, you know what I mean? Like, who don't know Liverpool, what Liverpool's all about, you know what I mean? It's those kind of fans that say, if you're not with us when we win and we draw and lose, don't be with us at all. That somebody made up.
Because you're taking Shankly's quote out of context. That's what people do, right? They take things, and that's what Virgil lost me when he said the same thing. This is the thing. And when people were going against FSG, they were like, they're not sponsoring, they're not supporting club, they're not supporting this, they're not helping the club, they're not helping the club, they're not helping the club. Now, these same people are the ones who are saying, oh, no, the manager needs to stay. He's working hard. He's doing this. We're like, brother, a year ago you wanted FSG out because you didn't think that they were giving us enough money or they were helping the club on the field enough. But now you are the same person who are supporting mediocrity because of what? You see what I mean?
Yeah.
That is the nonsense that we got to stop. We got to keep the same energy.
What positivities are we getting out of watching Liverpool at the moment? Can somebody explain that to me? That
we got to keep the same. And that you see, this is the thing. When it fits their narrative, a lot of people were, oh, let's give Slot time. Let's give Slot time until he started benching Mo Salah. Then all of a sudden, oh, he got to go. So when he was keeping Mo Salah in and we were playing poor, let's give the manager time. Let's give the manager. As soon as Mo Salah becomes on the bench, all of a sudden, he's the problem. Manager is the problem. Oh, why is he doing that to Mo Salah? Oh, no. People, Liverpool is an institution that should not be second to anyone. I don't care if it's Real Madrid, Barcelona, Bayern Munich.
Exactly, man.
Period. We should be winning. The team, I will only, and that hurts me even saying it, the only team that should be beating us right now would have been Man City. Every other team, we should have not draw or lose to them. So if you think that, oh, well, no, I will support the team no matter what. And I'll game by game, yes, I supported them when we beat Inter. When we beat Brighton, I didn't allow people to come in and say, oh, the reason why we beat him is because they play poor. No, we made them play poor and we beat them. Simple as that. I give credit to the team when it's done, and I have to criticize them when it's not. The last two wins that we had is not a win that we should be proud of. I'm sorry. I'm not going to wait till we lose. Then I say, oh, look how bad we're playing.
I told you so kind of thing.
Yeah, I don't do that. The Spurs match was the worst performance I've seen this whole season. Even worse than the teams that beat us. And we have seen some bad performances this year. That match, that day was but we got, I don't want to hear that. None of this, but we got 3 points. Because guess what? Some of you guys are saying that now, but eventually you're going to say, oh, it's not sustainable. Don't wait till we keep doing these poor performances and then you'll be like, oh, that's not sustainable. And then when we lose, like Fazi said, you'll be like, I told you so. It's not sustainable. The way we play right now, this manager is not helping us.
Is against his principle.
It's brother. Yes, we have individual players playing well. Verts, of course, we know Sobosala has been on point. Allison. Everybody else is just like, we don't know what's going to happen. Somebody said, oh, Ekitike. No, Ekitike is not supposed to be working this hard, people. He did not come to Liverpool to work this hard. Remember last year, everybody was criticizing all the front line except Mo Salah, saying that Mo Salah was putting ball on the plate for people. And what were the people doing? Messing it up. Mo Salah should have about 60 assists by now. So we bring in Ekitike or Isak to just put the ball in the back of the net. Now things are flipped over. The forward line are doing more hard work than the rest of the team. Ekitike is playing left back, right back, sometimes center back, midfield, before he can touch the ball. That's not what he's supposed to do. He's not even supposed to cross the center line. The only time he should do that is when we have a set piece against us, and then he has to do what? Go defend. So I want people to recognize that. Don't just be too excited about the amount of running. And some of them are, well, that's how he shows that no, that's not how he's supposed to play. This is what tells me that people don't know football. People, have you realized that Ekitike has not been playing 90 minutes since he's been at Liverpool?
Mm-hmm.
Every time he cramps up. You don't want that because guess what? This is a long season. Eventually, he's going to recognize that and he'll be like, no, the World Cup is coming. I need to chill. And his performance is going to dip. And then what? He is not playing. And Some of you guys have seen the clips. Last on Monday's show, I had Zuberi and Carl and K-Mac in there, and we all touched this. Every time we substitute Ekitike when he starts, what happens? We don't have any more attack defense.
Basically, keeping the ball up there.
Keeping the ball up there. And then guess what? The pressure comes in. You've seen it against Spurs. You've seen it against Wolves recently. These are the earliest one that I could send your memory. So it is a problem that he cannot play 90 minutes. It's all right. We are winning. Yeah. Eventually, it's going to stop. See, remember at the beginning of the season, some of you guys told us, hey, we winning by luck.
No, we're winning because that's what champions do.
We are winning because that's what champions do. We are mentality monsters.
And we was warning them and said, it's not sustainable. This is going to run out. And then what happened?
What happened?
Crystal Palace beat us. And then we lost about, 5 games or whatever it was in a row. There you go. It's beyond belief, like what I'm hearing. Like, listen, I don't come on these shows. Quasi can attest for me, and people that know me can attest. I don't come over here talking bullshit. I'm just honest with myself when I come into shows. It's not being negative or anything like that. It's learning from past experiences. If you haven't supported Liverpool past the 30 years that we struggled in, then you can't put me in a situation that I'm being negative. I'm only giving you out of experience of life what supporting Liverpool. I was here before that 30 years. I was here. I was successful. I was living the high life. John Barnes running down the wing, Ray Houghton on the other wing, John Aldridge as a striker, Peter Beardsley behind him, Molly Whelan and McMahon in the middle, Alan Hansen at the back, Bruce Gobbler in goal. That's my team. That's what I used to watch. I was winning. And then the 30 years came in and we was talking like we were still positive, saying next year is ours. Next year will be ours. I don't know if you guys remember that.
We did that for 30 years.
Yeah. And then became 30 years. I've got no 30 years left, guys. Wake up, yeah. I'm old. I'm 47 next month. I've got no time to wait around another 30 years. I'm sorry. Like, I know you guys are young. You're 20-year fans, and you're willing to wait that long. I'm not willing to wait that long. I'm at the stage of my life right now. We should be, as a football club, in a better position that we're at right now. Right. We should be getting a title, getting another title, at least trying to get the Champions League as well. That's what we should be right now. We spent over 450 million, like $500 million we spent, and you're telling me stop being negative. That's embarrassing. You buy all these quality players and you're worse off than last season. How? You've added quality with quality, and then you're telling me to sit here to be okay with it. No, we should be asking questions, not just the actual head coach, the ownership as well. Why is our team so weak? You know what I mean? Even coming off the bench. Why isn't there players on the bench that's going to keep the players on the pitch on their toes? Why isn't there things like that? But nobody's asking that questions. Everybody's fine. Yeah, we'll come back stronger next year. What about the other teams? This is what I state about this football club. We're disrespecting other football clubs at the same time as well. Last season, those teams were weaker and we've got the league. This season, those teams got stronger and we disrespected them because we went to the season thinking because we smashed everybody by 10 points last season, especially in second place, we're going to come back stronger. We're going to outscore teams. We're going to transition during the season. We've got that time on our side. No, we don't. Now look at us. We're a mess. We're absolutely a mess. We're watching games and I'm yawning watching us. And that's not even a joke. I'm actually, if you watch my last watch along, even the sandwich shit, I was yawning. I swear to God, guys, it was so bad. I was yawning. And this is the bottom team of the Premier League, guys. They come to Anfield doing some passes around our players and getting crosses in the box. Sure, if they had a clinical finisher, they could have scored more goals than what they did that day. That's how bad we was. But yeah, it's okay, isn't it? It's okay. Like, I'm negative. All right, no problem, man. I'm not part of that crew that, plays up to the cameras, try to get clicks or anything like that. That's why I'm still stuck on the same amount of subscribers I started with years ago. You know what I mean? So I'm just honest. I'm honest as it can get. I gave them the positives in the beginning of the season. I tried to be, Quasi can attest for me. I come on this channel when they were telling the truth about the dark side and all that stuff. I said, no, guys, come on, we've got to give the team time to transition and all that stuff. They'll get it. They'll get there. And now look, time's run out. I mean, it's too late. He should have done what he's doing right now as a head coach 14 games ago. We would be probably 13 points clear of the second place if he did things like that. But it was against his principle at that time. Now he's doing it. It's too late. Look at Arsenal yesterday. Smashed Aston Villa. If Aston Villa would have won that game, they would have been like joint. I think it was a second or something.
Yeah. If they beat Arsenal, they would have been joint top.
Yeah. So this is where we're at. Oh man.
No, it's sad, people. And yes, Paul, I agree with you. Aaron Biggs was thrown under the bus as his responsibility was in the set piece coach. He was hired as the first team individual development coach. I agree. They were trying to hire somebody. It didn't go through, and then they promoted this guy as a set piece coach.
I think the guy they tried to get from final, it was his visa.
Okay.
His visa through.
Yeah. So now he's been thrown under the bus.
Yeah.
It's like you've been something that you are not good at. They push you in there. Now all of a sudden it's your fault, right? There is more answers. There is more questions and today's team. But the manager, people being fired beside the manager is a question. This is the same thing that happened to Brendan Rodgers when his whole backroom staff was fired and then he stayed.
Exactly, man.
That is something, the same thing that is coming up again. So I'm hoping that this could be a precursor that this guy is not going to say. That's why I'm kind of worried that they might not buy anybody. I think maybe a defender. They will probably bring a defender in, but they're not going to.
They need it. Gahey is for the future, guys. It's not for the present. You know what I mean? It's for the future as well. So like with Gahey coming in, even the next manager still will play him, that kind of thing. I mean, it's nothing to do with this manager. So if they sign Gahey early, that means it's for the next manager as well.
Yeah. And that's the good thing about Liverpool. Most of the players that we buy, you can't say, oh, it's not like the situation where Manchester found themselves in where Amorim is only good for one formation, so you have to buy his own players. Usually the players that we buy is for any manager could come in, any good manager could come in and do what? Work with those players, right? So that's why I think there could be a player coming in this January, but we need more than one. But I don't think they're gonna give him everything he wants.
Would you give him the money?
Hell no.
Like
hell no.
The thing is, where's the contract extension for Arne Slot that was talked about?
Nah, they put on pause, right?
There you go.
Yeah, they put on pause. Big up to Bizzle. Rasta Crab is in the building. Wagwan, brother. Good to see you. Good to see you. He said if set piece is a problem, why are they not trying to get a replacement? Good question. Happy New Year. And you know, the funny thing is on Monday, Zuberi and I had a big debate, and the next day the guy got fired. Somebody was listening. Yes. Big up to JR LFC is in the house. Good to see you, brethren. He said, I hear that Slot might gone at the end of the season unless we retain the title, which is highly unlikely, or win the Champions League. Bro, why do you think I'm still in the dark? I mean, in the dark, man. That's the only way. And even now, I'm starting to question even that. But I have to stick with my original thing. If we win something major, he stays. But I'm still questioning. I'm still questioning my own self with that. Even if we win something, I want him gone, but I have to stick to my word. So it's gonna be painful. Big up yourself, Cedric. He said, Fuzzy, Happy New Year. I just watch highlights for my mental health. Fuzzy is right. It won't be a better, at least for now. Blessings to all and prosperous New Year. Thank you, brother. Thank you. I hear we talked about the same thing. Yeah, I mean, I heard Indy sometimes, man. Indy said, I'm gonna show you guys this. And honestly, at this point, where's honesty? I want him to hear this so that he knows I don't speak behind people's back. I want to something that I just saw that is hilarious. Indy posted it. Where is it? Let me find it. Oh, there it is. You guys see this, you're gonna laugh. Let me share this real quick. Hit the like button, people. Hit the like button. Get the likes up, people. Come on. So Indy is saying Virgil van Dijk has new ideas for the team set piece.
That's not good. That doesn't look good.
Virgil.
I'm already concerned about his leadership. To people telling me about ideas,
brother. I for the past couple of weeks, I've been saying this brother needs to lose the captainship. This brother needs to move on. I love Virgil. He is my GOAT on the EPL when it comes to center backs. But brother, you lost it, man. You lost the plot. Nobody is respecting you like they used to anymore. You know, me and Zuberi debated. He said, well, he was never like. I said, no, when Virgil first came in, his first day, the first match against Everton, the defense structure of the team changed.
Yeah.
And people were like, oh, well, it was Jurgen Klopp. No, it wasn't Jurgen Klopp because Jurgen Klopp was playing the same team and we're leaking a whole lot of goals until Virgil showed up. There's a reason why Klopp went to war to get Virgil. He didn't want anybody else. They were ready to spend money, Koulibaly and all those names. He said, no, I want Virgil. And from the first match against Everton, take the goal he scored away. The first match, you could see the defensive side of the team change. Because guess what? He was marshal everybody. He was talking to people in the midfield. Everything was set up properly. And he never looked back. Nowadays, you looked at him, what is he doing? Complaining, taking sides. He's happy with this player, but he's not happy with this side. This person should be my boy. Bad. If you're not my boy, then screw you. No, that's not the leader.
It's so bad, Quasi. They asked him a question about the Salah incident with Slot when Salah obviously talking about his position in the team, and he says none of my business. That's what he said. And then you know where Salah ended up going? He went to Henderson. He went to London to talk to Henderson. I mean, Henderson is still our captain apparently. So that shows what leadership that we have at our we go from Henderson and Milner to Van Dijk and Robertson. And these guys, first of all, Van Dijk is one of the lads. He likes to, you see him posing for the cameras every time, joking about. That's what he likes. And then you got Robertson, who's the clown of the team, they call him, you know, the joker of the team. So when you got captains like that, you're not going to take them seriously, are you? I remember there was a game I was talking about on Enzi's channel earlier. There was a game at Atalanta during the COVID when Henderson was still around. He was managing the team on the pitch, and you know, with Henderson, he had the fear factor from the players. As I remember,
there was respect.
Yeah, where's the respect for this guy? Like when you watch,
no, they don't. That's what I'm telling people.
If you have respect for your captain, you don't perform like that on the pitch. You know what I mean? You will each time he says something, you will know. You know what I mean? And you will never make that pass again. Like McAllister always does. Like Jones, you know, hugging the ball on the pitch.
Yeah.
Like, you know, Soboslai makes us, you know, dumb passes sometimes as well. You know what I mean? Things like that. Those things don't happen on a proper captain's watch. Like Roy Keane's, like Graham Souness, Steven Gerrard's, etc. You know, players know you can't make those mistakes again and again. But what happens in the games that we watch? The same players make the mistakes every game, and they don't stop making those mistakes. Hence, why we concede goals every single time.
Yep.
There's never a reaction about our football club. You know what I mean, each time we concede a goal back, like say the Wolverhampton game the other day, we conceded the goal. What happened? Did we actually react to that? No, we sat back and let Wolverhampton still create chances to score another one. If they had a clinical striker, that header would have went in. You know, that big guy who headed over the crossbar, that would have went in. But this is what I'm saying, guys. There's the leadership has got to be questioned as well, because we can't go through games like this, you know, with the players making the same mistakes every single game. If you know what I mean. So yeah, it's a lot of questions I have to ask, man. That's why I'm upset the way I am. It's nothing being negative. I'm just upset over what I'm seeing. Like there's no you know, connection everywhere. I want to see some connections, you know, in the team for us to be better.
Right.
Each time I watch a game, I don't see us, man. It doesn't matter who we face. It's still the same outcome.
Yeah. No, I mean, I agree with you. Truden, you have Aston Villa, brother. It seems like everywhere you go, that's where the team start to perform.
And they lose. And
they start losing. You were with Bournemouth. Now look at Bournemouth.
He went to Brentford as well.
And then you went to Brentford. As far as you started with Liverpool, and ever since you started with Liverpool, we were struggling.
And then he went to
people.
We
need to take Truding outside. We need to have a mass what they call a public.
No, not the A, but don't do that.
Oh man,
those are the long one, bro. Those are the long one.
Yeah, man. Prayers to Roberto Carlos, man. Let's let's have a speedy recovery for our brother.
What happened to him?
Big up to somebody. Yeah, they say he's not feeling well. He's in the hospital.
Man. One of my favorite left backs of all time.
Yes, sir. Yeah, T-Dub is in the building. T-Dub is in the building. Loss is saying, I don't recognize this team. No identity, no ambition. Bro, it's leadership. It's leadership. You don't have you don't have a leader who is hungry where the players will look at them and be like, hey, we need to follow the leader. And that's why I say the captain, I'm sorry. Virgil, yeah, you see, this is the thing. People are so tied with players. And Fuzzy made a very good point. Allison, when Allison was asked the same question that was asked to Virgil, Virgil said it's not my business, and he gave you all this political answer. What did Allison say? Allison said, I will have a one-on-one with Salah. What needs to be said doesn't need to be in the camera. That's a player. If you read between the lines, he's telling you, I'm not happy with what my teammate did, but I'm not going to talk about it right here. If you understand, you understand. What is understood don't need to be explained. What did Soboslai say? What happens in the locker room stays in the locker room.
Yeah.
If all of them were happy with him, trust me, they all would have given the same political answer that Virgil did.
Yeah.
But we know who his boy is, Virgil. So Virgil can throw him under the bus.
Nope.
And some of the players are looking at it and say, bro, you are the leader. Say something.
Yeah.
There's a reason why all of a sudden all the players decided to play together, and now all of a sudden they're giving out results without Mo Salah. I told you guys, Liverpool need Mo Salah was a myth. Whether we playing well or not, it was a myth. Yes, he make us better. But when he's not there, we're still good. Even at his great, with the other great by the name of Mane, we were still winning.
Yeah. The problem with Salah, he doesn't want to let it go at this age. He still wants to be the main man, and he needs to understand.
And that's why the manager don't have the kahunas.
Yeah, man.
When you saw the first couple games where
the leadership comes in as well, Quasi. I mean,
yeah, it's leadership. It's both sides.
A real leader that cares about the football. You know, let me say something, man. This is what I'm trying to say, guys. If you look at leadership of a football club, that it has to be love. You know what I mean? This club has brought a lot for me as a player when nobody wanted to give me a chance anymore, when I went to Italy and all that stuff. This club has put me in the world stage. This club has made me the player that I am. I never hear him say that anyway. He's always about himself, if you know what I mean. So this is what he should have thought of this season. Look, I did all I can last season. I made sure, we won the league. It was all about me. Obviously, they were thinking about this season. Obviously, it's going to be probably my last season or, close to my last season. So let me, get these new players in.
This is for the future.
Yeah,
let me build you guys to the future.
Let me help this club, to maintain the success in the future while I'm not here. That's the proper leadership. Like what Klopp did. What did Klopp say? What matters is when you leave the building, not when you're in.
Not when you came in.
Yeah. So that's what he should have been thinking. That's what I said about the egos earlier. Unfortunately, even at this age, these guys still think like they're gonna be here for a long time. Not thinking about what's but
Fazi, you know why that's happening? Because the hierarchy buckled down and gave them what they want. When you give somebody they want, they know they have control. Why will you give me what I want if I don't have control? If we would have said no, bye-bye.
What I'm saying is, all these player fetish people, like, think about it this way, yeah.
I like that word, player fetish.
Yeah. Like, think about it in a way of these players should love the club enough to put it in a good place when they leave.
Regardless.
Yeah, regardless.
Yeah. Stevie G wanted to stay at Liverpool, but he knew he wasn't going to agree with the manager. He knew he doesn't want to give a subpar performance. What did he do? I leave. Even this guy that I don't like, Jamie Carragher, same thing. He left. He said, you know what? I'm just going to have an early retirement. I don't want to give subpar performance to this manager. I don't agree with him.
Do you remember Firmino? They offered him a new contract. And he said, "No, boss. Give it."
Now, and that was his favorite manager. He said, "No, boss, I'm leaving."
Yeah, I want to give these new guys the chance. Let them have the time. That's what he said. Like Nunes and that when they came in. That's how you act as a leader. But unfortunately, we're stuck with people that's just about themselves. You know what I mean? And this is why we're at. That's why we're not moving from this position. We're watching Liverpool at the moment. And it's hard to watch, guys. Honest to God, it's hard to watch.
I don't get excited. I don't get excited.
I don't even go back to games anymore.
I don't get excited. When Liverpool's about to play, I'm like, another game. I don't even watch it on TV. I watch it on my laptop. Liverpool matches, I'm watching on the laptop.
Bro, I'll go back to watch games for over 30 years, bro. 40 years, we could say. I've been going back watching games, you know what I mean? Because I love my football club so much.
Yeah.
I want to analyze what's good, what's bad, what we could improve on, where the players have to position themselves, make the right passes. I always look at things like that. I don't do that no more, man. I can't watch this shit. I can't go back and watch the Wolves game. It's boring. It's dead. You already know how the game went anyway, so you don't even look at that anymore.
Bro.
Because we don't move. We've got no movements. We've got no pace. We've got no power. We've got no aggression. We're just boring.
I'm watching Aston Villa, and I'm like, this is the least. This is how we should be playing at the lowest level. The way Aston Villa is playing right now, that is how Liverpool should be playing at the lowest level.
Let me say something about Aston Villa yesterday. They should have won that game in the first.
They should have won that game. And I'm gonna, when you're done, I'll say something.
3 goals. And what you look at in that game, guys, go back and look at that game. Look at the dominance in that big presence they had.
Oh my God! Did you see how they were splitting Arsenal defense?
Came off, and they put McGuinn on, or whatever his name is. It was dead.
Did you see how they split the first half? You see, this is the part where people were like, Liverpool should go for what's his name? Watkins?
Yeah, Watkins.
He is useless. He is. People are, but he scored 2 goals against Chelsea. That was him reacting that he was on the bench. That was a reaction striker, a player who's frustrated at how dare the manager put me on the bench?
Yeah.
And he reacted by scoring 2 goals. This guy had 3 opportunities that he could have put the game away in the first 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And he did not.
And then he scores the consolation. Like, get out of here, man.
Get out of here. Bro, they split, and this is not any defender. That was who?
Oh, Gabriel was there, yeah.
Gabriel and Saliba, the two best center back in the world. Aston Villa, there's one pass that the goalkeeper made, and their defense was gone.
They destroyed them, man.
They destroyed them. The Aston Villa should have taken.
If unless they don't, I think Villa probably could have won the game as well. Is when they put McGinn in, whatever his name is.
And this is the thing. If
there was no presence, there was no presence after that.
If Unai Emery is gonna stay at Aston Villa, he needs to get that goalkeeper away from them.
Terrible, man.
Get that goalkeeper away from them. He is the worst goalkeeper ever. Yeah, he won the World Cup, but hey, this is a tournament. He won it by what? Penalties.
Default, man.
Okay. And yes, he made a super save in the last minute, but that player was useless anyway. But Aston Villa, he cost you guys top 4 last season and you kept him. In his mind, he thought he was gone. And then Unai Emery put him back in goal. You should have let him go find another goalkeeper. But that's Aston Villa. Back to Liverpool. What are we looking at tomorrow? What do you think? So Bosala is in the lineup right now. He's back from suspension. Our right backs are better. Frimpong, we've seen that he's playing well. Bradley also came in and contributed very well. And this is at the lowest level when I mean well, people. I'm not talking that, wow, I'm so impressed. No. Wirtz is playing well. So we know Wirtz is not coming out there. We have an issue with McAllister. He should not be starting. Zuberi says sell him.
I don't know about selling, but I don't know why people are talking about that, man.
Yeah. So Basala is in the squad now. What? Let's put the lineup here. People, thank you so much for being in the building. Please get the likes up as you are here, man. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Yes, we are not happy because our team is not playing well. But please hit the like button as you are in the building. Thank you so much. Let me get this thing in front so I can share. Help us do this lineup, people. Because right now, Liverpool is playing certain football that I don't know why this thing keeps coming up. How do I clear the other team out?
What are you doing?
Clearing the other team?
Oh, just take them off. Just drag them to the edge. Yeah, like that.
Okay.
Or click on them, or click on the players on the thing on the side. If you click on the the formation bit, but yeah, just take them out of that bit.
Yeah, I'll just take a look. Okay. So Bosley being in the squad now, you have to play him because him not being in the game, we didn't have any energy against Wolves. Sad. The manager is back playing his 4-4-2 diamond, right? Or are we going 4-2-3-1? What are you saying?
Oh, he's just gonna go with the same formation. He's going against his principles, isn't it? So he's gonna play McAllister behind Ekitike, Soboslai on the right, Kears on the bench, Verts on the left. Probably Bradley will come back as a right back as well. It's just the same thing, really. Yeah. I'm going to the game, by the way. I'll be at the game.
Oh, you going? Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Go support the boys, man.
Hopefully, football. I see it. I mean, I'm not gonna fall asleep or anything like that.
No, just try to.
I'm gonna enjoy the moment because I'm gonna meet a legend again, isn't it? So I'm gonna go to the boot room and see what they're saying over there.
I mean, it's sad, really, that a team like Liverpool. So on the right back, who would you start? Are you starting?
It's gonna be Bradley. It's gonna be Bradley.
It's gonna be Bradley.
Even though Frimpong had a good game the other day, we'll put Bradley back there.
Okay.
His favorite player, isn't it?
Kirkers or Robo?
Kirkers
has been starting to play well lately. What do you guys think?
I've got no complaints with Kirkers now, man.
Kirkers is playing very, very well.
It clearly shows what we said in the beginning of the season. Why isn't he slowly integrating this player into the team, instead of like putting pressure on him? A lot of mistakes were happening at the time. It cost us games, which cost us losses, which cost us, goals. So I mean, these things took time, but unfortunately, he was so happy with the signings he made. He was willing to make mistakes to get the players to make the players stay in the team, and we suffered the consequences after that, which is not challenging for the league title anymore. People still got hope apparently to win the league. I don't know what league. I don't know what league you're watching, mate.
People. They have faith, man.
Going to drop points like that. They have to lose about 5 games. Nah, man.
They have faith, brother. They have faith. Something called faith. The team. I mean, the manager. He screwed Liverpool big time. I'm sorry. People don't understand how much we've been screwed by this manager. That he had no. Okay, so you're gonna put Verts on the left. Is Chiesa playing?
No, because he took him off the other day. It was apparently they weren't happy with him the way he was playing. So
I'm not happy with him. That boy played well.
I said you can't judge a player on one game. I mean, you don't give him time to. This is his only second game in the Premier League starting in his entire career. Brighton away last season when we won the league. That's the last game.
That doesn't count.
It's embarrassing, mate. Absolute embarrassment. That manager, the way he treats people is criminal enough.
Yeah. I mean, you got players who really, really want to play, who are showing intent that they are the one who are ready to play. They are the one putting effort in, and he doesn't want to help him out. He put his own players like right here. Why is McAllister should not be playing?
McAllister is off form, man.
It's off form. McAllister should not be playing. This is what he should do for me, right? They should be here. Take this brother out. Where's Gakpo? I know people are not happy with Gakpo, but guess what? Gakpo is the one who's an outlet.
Yeah.
Right? He will at least drive compared to players that the way we're playing right now. And I think this is what he's going to do. Gakpo had a few minutes, so this is what he's going to do.
It's annoying, isn't it, man? Like,
but it is.
You make your game simpler, but you make it difficult every single
exactly.
time.
I think this will be the lineup tomorrow.
I don't think it's going to be. I think
this is what's going to be. Right now, you see, the thing is, well, this is what I want it to be, but it's not. What he's going to do is he's going to put McAllister here and he's going to put Vert here, and Gakpo will come off the bench. That's what I think he will be. But this is what I would like it to see. I would like to see this.
Change up a bit,
Yeah, this is what I would love to see. Yes, Gakpo has not been playing well. But guess what, people? We don't have an outlet on the wing. And we can't ask Ekitike to be doing that and playing forward at the same time. The guy needs to play 90 minutes because we've seen it. It's been evident that when he's substituted, we have nobody to hold the ball up.
No, we're in trouble.
And we are in trouble. And the pressure keeps coming on us.
Oh, man. It's man management, isn't it?
That's what I mean.
It's poor man management, guys. You know, like if you look at the psychological factor, these players are already mentally like exhausted because of last season. They're already mentally exhausted because of what happened in the summer, especially with Jota and all that stuff. A good head coach would, has the like. What I know, I keep going back to Jurgen. He was good at things like this. He would have brought the best out of the players, even when they faced things. This guy has got no man management skills. Like, as a fan base, we don't even connect to him anyway. So imagine being a player.
That's true. That's very true. But Footy Couch, big up yourself. Thank you so much for joining us, man. Appreciate you, brother. He makes a very good point, too. He said Frimpong is a better outlet on the wings than Sobel. I agree.
Oh, yeah.
I agree.
Look at the goal we scored. The goals we scored the other day. The way he just ran at people. He said, "You know what? I'm not. I don't want to be part of this system that's passing back to Van Dijk, going forward, passing to Van Dijk and Konate. I'm just gonna go forward and run at players." And what did he do? He ran at players, and then all of a sudden, Gravenberch finds himself in a position that he's not normally there. He's not normally at, and he scored a goal. So. To me, when I looked at those goals the other day, it was players just doing something off the cuff. It wasn't a tactical thing, guys.
Brother, the same thing we said on Monday. The goal that we scored, both goals that we scored, had nothing to do with what the manager said. This was players' brilliance. Right? Now, reason why I will agree with this without Frimpong is one thing that Liverpool we need to do, and Fuzzy said it at the beginning of the show. Arsenal, you look at them, the starters were not playing well. He brings in people from the bench and they do well, right? It's okay to have some of your good players on the bench because they need to come in and change the game.
Yeah.
That's why I have Frimpong on the bench right now. Even if he starts, that's cool. He can start, that's fine. But right now, we need people because we don't have game changers. And this is what I keep telling people that 4-4-2 diamond is not sustainable because guess what? The manager is playing all his best players at once. If something goes wrong, he has nobody to come on the field to change anything.
He's a maniac, man. That's how he is. You're spot on.
You see what I mean? So, like with this right now, if let's say Sobosla is not doing well or Bradley is not doing well, you could bring Frimpong to come change the game for you. McAllister is not starting, right? You could try to assume that when he comes off the bench, he can do something.
Yeah.
We also have Chiesa who could come on and do something if Ekitike gets tired. We know what Gakpo will give us the work rate. That's the least we know we could get from him.
Yeah.
So you start with Sobosla and Gakpo to get you going with that work rate, hoping that Vert and Ekitike can use that to score 1 or 2 goals, right?
Yeah.
And then in the second half, you bring Frimpong, who could be an outlet. By that time, I think Bradley will probably be tired, so we will, or Soboslai will probably, Soboslai or Bradley, one of them will be got off. But we know Soboslai never got tired, so I think Bradley will go off, and then you bring in Frimpong.
It's beyond ridiculous, isn't it? Like,
yeah, it's getting very ridiculous that
I'll tell you why it's beyond ridiculous. Because you look at last season, bro, we were suffering the same thing. There was not enough quality coming off the bench to replace these players.
Mm-hmm.
And we're doing the same thing this season, even though we spend a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So
yeah,
it just goes to show we don't learn from anything, guys. We just make ourselves worse for our purpose. It's nothing to do with other clubs. It's us as a football club that don't really have that mentality of retaining things. Because every single time we win a major title, we don't really retain the title, do we? Champions League win. Did we retain the Champions League? No, we didn't. We lost to Atletico Madrid at home because of a maniac goalkeeper that we had at the time started passing to Atletico Madrid. You know what I mean? And then you look at the season after, we lost about 4 players to long-term injuries. Did we replace them? No, we didn't. We bought some useless players like Kabak and that Davis guy I've never seen in my life. And then you look at this season, it's just carbon copy of every single time when we win major trophies. We don't really learn from past mistakes. There's no stadium to build anymore, guys. It should be the team that we should build in right now. And we should be having that time. This time should be our time for success. But we're not even we don't have that mental capacity to even think like that. That's why I'm upset the way I am. It's not being negative. I'm upset that we haven't learned from past mistakes. If I was at that football club, I'll look at the mistakes that we did previously to learn from them, so we don't make the same mistakes that we did again. That's what we do. That's what you. They don't think like this. They're just weak-minded people at our football club, and this is our time. You look at the league, the way it is, how bad it is this season, guys. If we only lost 3 out of that 6, we could have been top of the league right now,
bro.
Think about it.
Say that again.
Come on, man.
It is frustrating. Like, you're looking at it, and it's like the mistakes. It's not a world-class mistakes. It's like, bro, it's literally people acting like they don't care. I'm not gonna say they don't care. It's just they acting like they don't care. Like Liverpool, the way things are being run right now, it feels like they don't care, and that's why it's getting majority of the fan base riled up. And it goes off by the way the management and the leadership are rolling around, like walking around like they think everything is fine, taking pictures. Bro, we don't want to see any more of these pictures, man.
I don't want nothing, mate. Just leave me alone with that.
Leave us alone. Just show up. Tomorrow, the least they can go into 2026 at Anfield. The match is at Anfield. So it's not like it's an away match.
Yeah.
It's at Anfield. 2026.
Learn from mistakes, man.
Bro,
I guarantee you, if it involves their pockets, they would have learned from it. You know what I
mean? Quickly, brother. Quickly.
Yeah, I'm telling you, mate. If it's your pocket, it involves, you definitely learn from that. You know what I mean? If you make one mistake, you're gonna make that mistake again.
Give the fans a great performance.
And you got Kanate doing that against Wolverhampton, the fans.
Like, be quiet and go in there and play your game. Nonsense. So people, this is the lineup. Fuzzy, will you want to see this, or you have something else?
I'll play Frimpong because I like what I saw of Frimpong.
Frimpong instead of Bradley.
He keeps the width as well with it, guys. He runs at people. I love that. He
runs,
no fear. It doesn't matter how quick you are. It doesn't matter how intelligent you are. He will still go at you in the right back position and create chances for the players. I think it's 2 games, 2 assists. I think.
Back to back. You cannot take that. You cannot take that away from him.
Yeah. The double pivot, I agree with. I think Jones has been phenomenal. Still hugging the ball sometimes. I just don't like the hugging the ball, but he's slowly getting rid of that. The width, I like what I see in the width, obviously in regards to Gakpo. But I think he's going to play McAllister still and bring Gakpo off the bench, probably replacing Ekitike instead of like the wide players. So. Yeah, I think that's what it's going to be. It's going to be Verts on the right, Soboslai on the Verts on the left and Soboslai on the right, and then Ekitike up front, McAllister behind. That's what I think they're going to go with. But in all reality, your first team, that's what I prefer.
Yeah.
Obviously to rotate the squad and to get the best out of the likes of McAllister, who's having bad form this season as well. I'm not part of those fans that saying sell McAllister after one bad season. You know what I mean? The guy has been phenomenal in 2 of the seasons that he played before that. So while we give it up on a 27-year-old who's still got time on his side to improve, the guy looks like he's carrying something. I don't know if you guys noticed that. It looks like his performance has been affected about something because he's not running properly. He's not making the right decisions on the pitch. He's not making the right passes. You know what I mean? So something is wrong with McAllister. They have to correct. And not only that, guys. If you look at the beginning of the season, McAllister wasn't actually playing. So I think they wanted to save him for the second part of the season if we're going to go on a title run. And what Man City used to do with De Bruyne, do you remember? They used to like play him a couple of games here and there, the big games when you need to win. But, majority of it is saved for the second part of the season so they could go on that winning run, if you know what I mean. So I think this is what they tried to do with McAllister, but it didn't work out that way. For the reasons that we've seen this season. So he had to play from the beginning with an injury, I've heard. But just get him off the team for the minute. Get him in and out of the team, and then hopefully he'll find his form again. Because I'm not giving up on McAllister. McAllister's quality, bro. Like, come on. I mean, he makes decisions like great players make, like world-class players make. The passing. If you look at McAllister, where's the passing goal, number one? Where's the aggressive side that he had before going as well? So you can see there's a lot of things missing from McAllister. That will come back. He's not at that age. If he's 29, 30, I agree with you. I say sell him, get rid of him, get a resale value. Yeah. But he's only 27. He just turned 27 the other day. So he's still got time on his side, you know what I mean, to get back to his best. And, next year is obviously in a few days or tomorrow. it's the time, players have to improve because there's a World Cup coming. In the team, your World Cup position is under a threat. So he doesn't want to be in that position. So he needs to start performing right now. Like, well, not just him, but a lot of the players.
Yeah. No, I agree. But yeah, with the idea is they need to give Liverpool fans, Anfield fans, performance. Win 2-1, win 1-0, shoot, draw, but give a hell of a performance where it was one of them days where it is what it is.
Yeah.
Right? We were not going to be happy. We are not going to be happy. But if you give a performance where we're like, wow, the goalkeeper, their defense basically throw themselves at the ball every chance they got.
Yeah.
Trust me, the fan base will be like, you know what? I'll let it slide. It's one of them performances every season. But if tomorrow we don't, because Leeds are coming with energy.
Oh yeah, they're in a good form.
They're in good form. They're coming with energy. They're gonna run at us. They don't care. They know Anfield right now is not a fortress. So if we coming in with this lackadaisy thinking that everything is sweet, we're gonna have a long day. Big up to Sam. Sam, long time no see, Brandon. Where you been all our lives, man? He said we need a coach, manager. Let's go and get Xabi Alonso. That requires a good manager to get a good. It's funny how it always boils down to the manager, man. He knows Frimpong and Wirtz very well, and he can make Kirkers work. I agree. But right now, my favorite manager that I want at Liverpool is Enrique. There's a reason why PSG trying to give him a lifetime contract, man. He said DCL going crazy at least, top scorer for them. Yeah. One thing I wanted to say.
Yeah, I think with Enrique is a strong impossible. It's not going to be impossible. So it's going to be.
It's not impossible. It's just.
It's going to be impossible because think about it this way. Maybe Man City want him after Pep Guardiola as well. You know what I mean? They can pay the money to him for, wages and that stuff. I'm saying
true.
That's something we can't do. So I think a strong possibility is Xabi Alonso, to be fair, mate. And I think with Xabi Alonso is a long-term kind of thing because of his age, number one, and number two, his connection with Liverpool. Number three, he doesn't have to worry about Real Madrid anymore. And you know what I mean? Because that's all we worry about when new managers come in. If they do well, their ambition is, going to Real Madrid.
Right.
With Xabi Alonso, you don't have to worry about that. He's already, He's already done the Real Madrid thing. I don't think in his mind he's gonna start thinking like going back there or anything like that. So
Yeah.
it's all about the longevity for me, man. And that's our football club. It's not in a stage of we've got billionaire owners that can spend money every single time, guys. Our football club is in a stage of, we develop players and then we try to win with those players. That's the difference between us, Man City, Chelsea, and etc. So think about it that way. This is why we need Alonso. Not only can he galvanize the team together, he could galvanize the crowd, because we have love for him as a player, as someone from Liverpool as well. So everything connects. Because you look at a football club, guys, when things start connecting is when everything, like from the outside and obviously on the football pitch, connects. The fan base, the ownership, the leadership, obviously, of the team. When that's all together, you'll be laughing. Look at Arsenal. What's happened to them? Everything's connected. They've got a recruitment guy everybody loves. They love the ownership now. They love the players. The fans are singing our songs. You know what I mean? They stole from us now. You know what I mean? So it's just when everything is together, it's a dangerous football club. Let me just put it that way. And then you look at us back in the day. One was Liverpool at its best when Klopp was, and Martin Klopp was there. Obviously, Marco Edwards was there. The ownership, everything connected. It was a scary place to be, and it was just natural being successful. It wasn't hard for us to go into games and find it difficult. I remember, like, all we had to do is turn up, and we won that game already. You know what I mean? We already knew we was going to win the game before even kickoff happened. That's how good we was, because everything was together, and that's what we need back at this football club.
Yeah, I agree 1,000%. And the problem is we don't have a leadership that could do that for us, right? That's the annoying part. That is the annoying part.
One thing you do at a football club, especially Liverpool Football Club, is important more than anything, is when the crowd buys into it. You need the crowd, because Anfield can be an intimidating atmosphere.
Right.
And not only that, when you go to away games, if you hear the crowd in the away games, some people even say it's better than Anfield. You know what I mean? Because we
the fans, the away fans brings it.
The home team.
Yeah.
So when you watch Liverpool now, there's no atmosphere at Anfield. There's no atmosphere away. It's just dead. Everything is dead. You know what I mean? We need that back, because when we had that, we was the strongest team in the world, not just in England, in the world.
Thought on this. I don't know about De Zerbi. De Zerbi is too emotional.
Him and Marco Edwards will probably clash.
Yeah, too emotional. Yes, we want somebody with passion, but you got to control that emotion. You know what I mean? Sam is asking, I'm also questioning VVD leadership. Bro, I've been saying it for weeks, and people think that I'm too harsh. That leadership.
He's one of the guys. One of the lads, man. He's one of the lads.
Exactly. He's one of the lads. He's like, yeah.
When Salah is going to Henderson, it should tell you enough. It should tell you enough, man. Henderson is no longer a Liverpool player. He's a legend, obviously, for what he did. But when Salah is going all the way to London, driving all the way to London to speak to Henderson instead of his captain who's at the football club, it should tell you enough about the leadership. I don't need to explain that to you.
That's the problem. And sometimes that's why I don't like when you have a best player being the captain, because everybody looked at it like, well, what can you say? No, he's horrible.
I'm against goalkeepers being captains, but
I want Alisson to take over. But Alisson is probably the silent captain in the locker room. He keeps everything calm together. So yes, sometimes you don't need the band to be captain. But big up to Mandem, who has just subscribed to our channels. YouTube is not allowing me to share, to shout you out. But thank you so much. We got a few new subscribers. Thank you. We appreciate you guys, man.
Isn't the AFCON on or what? What's on today?
Now with the AFCON, we Ghana, we do big things. We focus on the World Cup. We don't do AFCON. AFCON is for Abdul Aziz.
Get Pele back, man.
It's for Abdul Aziz and them type of people. We are too bougie for AFCON. We go to the World Cup. So we will come back in June, and then we will do the World Cup thing. We'll leave AFCON for Abdul Aziz and the Niger people. Go eat Nigerian jollof. Let the Nigerian jollof take over. I see that they're doing some things. They think they're doing things, but we see they're doing some things. But Ghana, we've got to worry about the World Cup. We got England. We got who else we have? I think we got one of the islanders too.
They're in the groups in the World Cup.
Croatia. We got Croatia. You know what I mean? So Hendo wasn't the best player. He just had an alpha energy. No, it's respectable, man. He learned it from the best.
The guy can manage a team on the pitch.
He learned it from the best. He learned it from Stevie G. There's no, bro.
There's no egos around Henderson. There was never egos. Never. I would never say what he did.
And one thing that I would say Brendan Rodgers did best before he left was also appointing James Milner as his co-captain.
Yeah.
That was why I didn't understand it then. Now, eventually, I started getting it.
Yeah. It's not just on the pitch, it's off the pitch.
Off the pitch.
Remember when players used to be pissed off coming off the pitch and who was on the bench waiting for them? It was Milner, calming them down and things like that. And I think they said that Milner had his own office at the training ground, with his own door. So there you go, people. That's what you need around the football club. This lack of leadership is costing us, man.
It's costing us a lot of things, man.
Egos, man. Do you think that Salah thing will happen if Henderson and Milner was there? Hell no.
There's a reason why he went all the way to London to go speak to Henderson.
There you go. It's embarrassment. That's embarrassing for.
And people look at the picture, right? Look at the picture that you saw when Mo Salah was talking to Henderson. That was a person who just recognized.
Intense. He made a mistake.
I made a mistake. I don't F that. That's a person who just recognized I don't F that.
And the next day was the apologies and all that stuff. Yeah.
That's what we call leadership. A lot of people did not understand. Oh, get Henderson out of here. Get Henderson out of here. No. Certain things you can't quantify, people.
He could have at least, come off the bench and things like that. Still have that leadership within the football club, and then slowly phase him out. And when we get the right players to replace them, you know what I mean? I think we got rid of a lot of players too soon, in my opinion, man. And this is why I always congratulate Liverpool of old. Because they had a system in place, which is, still keep the old players while the new players are there that's going to replace them, then slowly phase them out. That's how successful we was. That's why we won the Champions League. We're the only team in England that's, dominated Europe and the league at the same time.
Yeah.
In a long, long time. You know what I mean? So Man United can't say that. Chelsea can't say that. Arsenal can't say that. Man City can't say that. We're the only team still in England that dominated both because we had a system in place that continued success.
Yeah.
We didn't spend a lot of money,
right?
But we found a way, to remain successful. And this is why I'm angry about what I see at the moment. We just don't learn from mistakes. We don't learn.
Yeah, man. And this is the thing. It's okay. I would say it's okay if we were playing bad based on because we haven't gel. I don't think all of us would be mad right now.
Show me something in it.
We would be like, okay, it's just that the team hasn't gel. We could understand that what the team is trying to do is not panning out, and you could say, okay, let's give it time. It's gonna turn around. But this one is like, like I'm telling people, I don't even feel entertained watching Liverpool anymore. I don't go into Liverpool match. Oh, I'm going to be so excited. It's like, okay, what's going to happen now?
Yeah. Sorry, man.
So it is what is going on right now. And I know as hard as it is, my message to the fans is let's keep supporting these guys, man. Let's try.
That's all we can do. That's all we can do, man.
Let's find a way to support these guys. And hopefully tomorrow they can show us that, let's give these fans something.
I wish, Kwazi, he did this 14 games ago, you know what I mean? Start thinking, like a great manager will start thinking like that, shit, this ain't working out. We're conceding too many goals, like last minute goals. I got to change things, you know what I mean? Right. But he's never done that, bro. He just did it too late, you know what I mean? And so much so we're not even challenging for anything, you know what I mean? So like you can't defend that, guys. You just can't defend a manager like that. I'm sorry, like you got to ask questions like, how do you start thinking now like this when you could have stopped this rut of losing a long time ago? When you lose 2 games, then you say, shit, I got to stop this. You know what I mean? That's too many games now. Yeah. I got to be more solid. I got to be hard to beat. No, he still kept on attacking, playing open, expansive football, no midfield, and trying to win games by, outscoring the opponents because we've got the strike force now. That mentality is just amateur, man. absolute amateur. And not only that, guys, you gotta look at where the club is at as a football club. We're not here to teach managers how to manage a football club. We're here to have managers that can, win things. That's the difference. And now I've realized with this guy, he's good when he's winning, but when he's losing, he doesn't know how to recover from that.
Right.
And he goes against his principle doing that. And that's when you say that's worrying sign.
Well, shout out to Agripol. He said, don't you think VVD's performance has been affected by poor transfer decision? I think VVD needed left back or left-sided center back that can progress the ball, a defensive mid. Like what? No, I don't think it's that. I think VVD's performance is his lack of leadership.
Motivation.
No, leadership and motivation. That is the problem. You, as great as VVD is, Fuzz, you probably heard this. You heard the term Michael Jordan makes everybody else better.
Yeah.
You hear that term before, right?
Yeah. I'm starting to watch basketball again, and I start reminding myself how good Michael Jordan was.
That is the level of VVD. VVD, as when he first came to Liverpool, he made Lovren lose great. We saw an uptake on Matip. When Konate came in, you saw how good he was like, wow, we got a great potential here. And and Joe Gomez.
Yeah.
Right? So Virgil has that aura of when he plays with somebody, that player goes at another level. Right now, because of lack of leadership and motivation, he is not doing that anymore.
Everyone is looking bad.
Everybody's looking bad, and he is not finding a way to make everybody else around him better. He is pointing fingers. He is frustrated. That's fine.
That's unlike him as well.
It's unlike him. Exactly. It's unlike him.
When you notice a defender is not as good as what he used to be anymore, is when he starts moaning and doing what Kwasi said. That's when you start worrying. Virgil, when he was younger, didn't give a shit. You know what I mean? Didn't give a damn who's next to him. He was still. I remember like when people used to go past Lovren, he was the first one back. Covering for Lovren. That's what I say. That's why when people talk about Saliba to me, I said Saliba doesn't do it. He only gets himself out of trouble. With Virgil, he used to take risks. Look at that the first Porto game we played years ago when we went to the Champions League final. Look at the amount of time Virgil covered the centre back that was next to him and interceptions that he made. That's the kind of captain that's the kind of leader that we're looking for.
Exactly.
Now all he does is listen. When I noticed Virgil, I'm worried. Is when he kicked the ball on Kirkes and he started blaming Kirkes.
Kicking the ball out. Why are you standing there? What do you mean? Why I'm standing there? You see what I mean? So yes, that's why for us who could see the game more than just being a fun, we can say, okay, he is not playing well. There's something missing. He's not the same person anymore.
Yeah.
Like players wanted to play with Virgil because playing with Virgil, that ponytail aura was a little bit of sprinkle on you, and all of a sudden you playing like, oh snap, I'm a world-class player.
Because you're looking at him and you're looking at yourself.
You're looking at him,
my game here, man. I got to do more. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, exactly. I here in the States we have a commercial. Old Spice has a commercial where the guy's like, "Hey, look at me, look at your man. Look at me. Look at your man. Look at me again. Look at your man." Yep. That's the thing that Virgil was. You look at Virgil, you're looking at yourself. You're like, "Hey, I'm playing with Virgil. I'm that dude. I'm standing right beside Virgil." But right now, people are standing beside Virgil and they're like, "Oh, bro, I don't want this guy to yell at me. What am I doing wrong?" There's so much uncertainty among the players, and he is the one that he needs to look at himself.
Yeah.
Instead of having, we had a team. No. When you have a team meeting, sit back and look at yourself, the leader, and say, even if he is doing something right, because Virgil can go to, I know Agripol, you agree with me later, but you said if he goes to Arsenal, will he have a stinker? Maybe a new environment will make him good, but with his performance, he will still have a stinker. But Virgil is so good when he comes to the human level, he's still top 5 in the EPL. That is why it's so hard for people to see what he's doing wrong. We've seen Virgil, the Ballon d'Or winner Virgil. We know they stole it from him, but we're not going to talk about it right now. We've seen that Virgil, the Ballon d'Or winner Virgil. So anything else for some of us, it's not good enough. Saliba is nowhere near Virgil. The only thing he's near is they have the same light skin color.
In skin tone.
That's it. That's it.
Look at Saliba this season. Everybody said Gabriel is the better defender.
Exactly.
And Gabriel was Konate not so long ago. Bozo moment.
Yeah, exactly.
And look,
Saliba will never be anywhere near. He's young. He will not reach those levels.
Saliba, the thing with him is he's not being himself. He's trying to be too much like Virgil. That's the problem with Saliba.
And he makes mistakes.
Yeah, be yourself, bro. Just stop like comparing yourself to one of the best defenders. I've always said that about Saliba. And and someone said to me, you know what, Deschamps said the same thing about him. He's unsure about him as well. Like that's why he doesn't start for France in the first team. Like this is a while ago. I think he starts now.
Yeah.
I think Deschamps was saying like there's something about him I don't like, and I cleared that up for everybody. It's just with him, he just gets himself out of trouble. He doesn't really go and help out his fellow centre backs. That's the difference. A great defender is willing to make mistakes to get his teammates out of trouble, and that's what Saliba doesn't do. That's why everybody likes Gabriel. Gabriel makes a lot of mistakes, but he makes sure his teammates don't get into that position of being in trouble. That's it. That's how Maldini was the greatest defender of all time. Maldini, like I said to you before, he was meant to be a right back. Couldn't get into a right back position.
He went to left back.
Practiced with his left foot, became a left back.
Then became a centre back.
Then he became a centre back, and he played against Romario and Stoichkov and put them to the cleaners. I mean, in one game, and the Costa Curta and Baresi was missing through the middle. You know what I mean? So,
there's I don't know if you guys have seen it. A lot of fun thing here, guys. There's a video of Brazil versus Italy, and R9 is just dribbling through it, and he's coming to the 18 box, and there were 3 defenders who were coming at him, and I was like, listen, I know R9 is that man, but them 3 defenders that was coming at him, I don't care what R9 do, he was not going through them.
No, hell no.
That was Cannavaro, not Real Madrid Cannavaro. I'm talking about Italy Cannavaro. I think it was who was it? Chiellini? I think so.
No, I don't think he was playing. I think he's talking about Nesta, isn't it?
Nesta. Sorry. Nesta. Yeah. It was Cannavaro, Nesta, and guess who the other one who was coming? The man himself, Paolo Maldini.
There you go.
And I was like, there is no way in hell R9 was going to go through all 3 of them. I know he would have probably passed 1. Maybe 2. And that's a stretch, maybe. But there's no way. And he eventually shoot the ball, but then it got blocked. And then when it got blocked, you realize the defenders that was coming. Then you were like, yeah, that's why he was shooting. You got Paolo Maldini, Cannavaro, and Nesta. Brother, those type of names, they live on a different echelon of defending.
They're hungry, mate. They're hungry.
Bro?
Look at Maldini. I think he played till he's 40. Never dropped his form.
Never.
No, but and people still say he's the best defender in the world at that age.
And this is the guy he looked at Virgil and said, this is the greatest center back.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I don't argue with anybody when they say, oh, this person is better than Virgil. Bro, Paolo Maldini never looked at Ramos and said Ramos is the best center back ever. He never looked at Pepe. He never looked at John Terry. As a matter of fact, he never looked at Rio.
Yeah.
But he looked at Virgil and said, this is the guy.
Yeah.
So we know what we're talking about. Like Liverpool 67 coverage supporting Virgil says, stop blaming VVD or any players. It's systematic issues when your CBS are fully exposed all the time. What do you expect them to do?
This is what I'm saying. These people don't have played football. but you still.
Bro, it's easy to blame the manager. It's always easy to blame the manager.
We're not saying the
Where's
manager,
the accountabilities?
we're not saying the manager is exempt from this.
Yeah.
But you still, as a leader, have to do something, guys.
Mhm.
You still have to lead by example. Things are not working out, so let's do something. Let's be more energetic on the pitch. Let's go and block things. Let's put our bodies on the line when they're shooting. That's what you do as a leader. I never see that.
Fuzzy, let's shut that debate down. I'm gonna shut this down. I already said the story earlier. I'm gonna say it again. Liverpool 67. Thank you for coming. Jurgen Klopp was questioned, bro. What's going on with your defense, man? What did Jurgen Klopp say? I can write a whole book about defending.
Yeah.
Now, this guy is gonna be like, "What are you talking about?" Fuzzy, I like your jacket, man. It's very comfortable.
Yeah, it's cold out here, man. It's cold.
What did Jurgen Klopp do? He went in and spent 75 million on a center back.
Thank you very much.
And when he brought that center back, what happened? We were unstoppable.
Unstoppable made it to the Champions League final in the same season.
Back to back.
Half a season he came. Don't forget.
So yes, the system could be great, but you could be missing something. And that's what we were missing. So yes, it is part of the system, but also players cannot run away and get used to, they're blaming the manager, so let's look at someplace else. No, all of you guys are part of the problem.
Everybody.
Everybody.
I include the recruitment team, everybody.
Everybody.
Because when you need a centre back like Gahey, you go and get that guy. Pay the damn 5 million. What's the point? What's the point not paying that 5 million if you're going to be at the Champions League at the end of the season? So you lost money anyway. I mean, so in normal circumstances, Quasi, Gahey, if he had a contract, you're gonna have to pay like 70 million, right? Something like that. So you get him for the cheap. So pay that extra 5 million to get him through the door. You could win league titles and all that stuff that can get you that money back anyway. Now we're just about qualifying for Champions League football. How about if we don't sign him in next month and then we miss out on the Champions League? People don't think. I'm telling you, bro. They don't think like the what you could suffer. But yeah, it is what it is, man. Now look what happened. We got no competition for places at the back. Everybody's relaxed. Even when they lose, they don't give a shit. And there you go. We're not even challenging for the league title anymore. We spent over $500 million for what? Nothing. But I gotta go because
now big up yourself, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Happy New Year, Abdul Aziz. I hope you're enjoying your AFCON. Big up to all my and Liverpool 67. I hope we have given you the answer. But people in the chat, please hit the like button, people. Hit the like button. Thank you for the new subscribers. Appreciate you guys. Happy New Year to everybody, man. Tomorrow, man, just like fans, man, we sit here and we complain, but we still got to support that club.
I'm going to the game, you know what I mean?
Big up yourself, man.
People call me negative, you know what I mean? I'm still
support it, man. Yeah. Support it for all of us, man. Support it for all of us, man. Big up to JK who's in the building. Sorry, brother. Stop hanging with Africans, JK. That's why you're always late. You should have come.
Ghanaians, the rest of us are different, man. I'm from the east side, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So people, man, if we don't see you guys, Happy New Year. Some of you guys on the other side of the world, I think you already celebrating the New Year. Hey, if you know what the lotto number is, please send it to me. Those you guys who are on the other side, give me the lotto number, please. But again, don't forget to go to Fuzzy TV and support my brother's channel. Keep supporting us. And the question is, people in the chat, what are you expecting from 2026? From the board, from the manager, and from the players? Put it in the comment after the show, people. Put it in the comment. All right. Thank you so much, Chrissy Bold, Fuzzy. Peace.